Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge with Marina Mistfire, where we will step foot into Vahtacen and discover its secrets. But before we do that, let us just briefly take a little trip down over here, avoid this cave, but pick up the known route that's been staring us in the face since the last episodes. We have been sent here by Raminus Pullus and Erlav Jarl, is that his name? From the Mages Guild, and apparently we have to meet with Cyrodiil and help her figure out the secrets of this alien ruin, because apparently they're quite stumped. So let's go and see if we can't lend our hands. Now, solving puzzles, it's not necessarily our strong suit, but hopefully Marina, with an intelligence level of 100, will be smart enough. A Welkin stone in a crate. Really? That's really cool, actually. I wonder if that's a random spawn, because one of the reasons it's so hard to keep track of Welkin stones and Varla stones is because in a certain ruin, which might be Vahtacen or it was another place, there's actually a random number of Welkin stones and Varla stones that spawn, so almost every game has a different amount of them, which just makes the statistic even harder to keep track of, so that's why we're not even bothering. Well then, okay. Never thought I'd find that, but now that I have, I want more of it. I think we're just going to put our restore health spell back on the bar here. There we go. Heal ourselves up. Okay, well, looks like this is indeed an alien ruin. It's really cool though, because it's a cave that transforms into an alien ruin. So let's get that torch back on and let's go talk to Cyrodiil.
This is a restricted area, I'm afraid. Guild mages only.
Well, that's me.
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you.
Yes?
Erlav sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it.
The pillar?
That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful, though. It could be quite hazardous to your health.
All right.
Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks.
We'll do that. Tell me about Vahtacen.
This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now, not to mention the injuries it's caused.
A week. Wow, well, it's time to solve it in a minute.
What a waste of my talents.
Well, you clearly don't have talents if you can't figure out the basic things. Have you heard of the wild elves? I'm gonna just confuse that for a skill book. It would be great to sell, but neither of the... Oh, look, Erlav wrote this book himself. Man, true celebrity. Get this alien cask open. Get some of that gold. And let's just go on down and see if we can figure out this puzzle. Now, I believe I struggled with this a little bit as a kid, because you can actually mess up here. If you don't have the spells required, you can pick up some scrolls that give you the spell effects you're looking for, but of course the scroll is one-time use, so if you miss, you'll have to get the scroll another place or come back many days later for it to be recharged. Here we go. Here we have the different spells that we will need, and a spoon. So we're gonna pick up these scrolls here because I don't think I have all the effects necessary, and let's just have a little chat, I guess.
Be careful in here.
Danelle, what can you tell me about this place?
Sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they?
Yeah. Tell me about Vahtacen.
I've had my fill of the place, that's for sure. And I've got the scars to prove it. Once we figured out the pillar reacted to spells, we tried out a few. I think I was only unconscious for an hour or so, but that was enough for me. I'm trying to help Cyrodiil as best I can, but I'm not going near the thing again.
I get that. The pillar?
I don't know how much Cyrodiil told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever cast the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurts.
I'm sure.
The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. You see them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar, but I don't know how. If we had some sort of reference, something to compare them to, we might be able to decipher them, but we lack anything like that. Cyrodiil might have a book that would be useful, but she's been sulking over the way Erlov's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it.
Okay, we might do that then.
I don't know. Anything that might help explain these inscriptions in the ruins. They're like nothing we've seen to date.
I'll go and have a look. Any rumors?
The lands surrounding Lake Ramar are studded with small settlements, farms, and woodland game reserves.
That's not a rumor, that's a geographical fact.
You too.
You're a geographical fact, screw you. Here we go then. Let's have a look. The inscription reads Av Mulag Aniyamis. Okay. Let's see. Inscription reads Av Mafre Nagaya. Obviously not in the tongue that we speak. The inscription reads Magica Loria. Are you just having a Varla stone laying around in a crate, okay? No, none of you can complain that I loot too much from random crates anymore. If I'm gonna find treasure like that, Magica Zila. Okay, so we can't really translate those unless we get the book from Cyrodiil, so I think we're going to go back and hopefully she'll squeal in joy from getting a task to do. I'm gonna solve this for you, okay? Just give me a little bit of help.
What do you want now? If there's anything about Vahtacen you need explained, let me know. I'll help if I can.
Well, let's talk about those alien references.
I don't know why Denel is even trying. This is doomed to fail. But fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing I'll get blamed for in the end.
Alright, thank you.
What a waste of my talents.
Thank you. Let's have a little look at the book here. See what we can figure out. Alien inscriptions and their translations. The following inscriptions were painstakingly transcribed and interpreted over many long years, are preserved here for all time. Well, we basically have some help here. Av Mulag Aniyamis, Av Lata Magica. So from fire, life, from light, magic. Now, Av Mulag Aniyamis means from fire, life, which symbolizes that we should use a fire spell at that side of the pillar. Let's see if we can find another one. Let's see. We need to try to find... Wait, was that... Wait, there should be more, right? It's just hidden in... Let's see... Oh, I thought I could actually figure this out myself if I just looked a little. I guess I need some extra help, but at least we figured out the first one. We'll need to use a fire spell on that pillar. Let's just go down and have Danelle take care of it, though. I really hate pessimistic people. Cyrodiil's really triggering me. Hey.
What do you want?
I got the book.
You got the book, eh? Good for you. I've given up trying to deal with her for now. I'll tell you what. I'll take the book, and then if you can read me the inscriptions, I'll see if I can find the translations for them.
Alright.
Okay. What do you need translated?
Let's just start with the one that I already figured out. Av Mulag Aniyamis.
According to this, it translates to from fire, life. Fire it is then. Anything else?
Av Mafre Nagaya.
Mafre seems to translate to frost, so a spell with frost damage should work for it. Anything else?
Magica Sila.
It means Magica shines. And taken in context with the other inscription about Magica darkening, perhaps there's an alternate translation. If we assume it means Magica waxes, then a spell increasing Magica might be what we need. Something that fortifies it, perhaps.
Fortify Magica. And Magica Loria?
It means Magica darkens. Considering the other inscription, it could be translated to mean Magica wanes, along with Magica waxes. Perhaps a spell that damages Magica is what you're looking for.
Alright, so Loria is damage.
Okay.
Let's do this.
This is kind of exciting, don't you think?
It is. This was Lo Sila, I knew that. So this is going to be Fortify Magica. Now we don't have that as a spell, so we need to use Elevate Magica. Turns out it's super finicky and you actually have to do it in this order. So let's start by going over here. Avmolag Aniamis from Fire Life. Meaning we're gonna get a little flare spell. We actually got rid of our old flare spell, so we could use a scroll, but I do like using Daedric Blaze. There we go. And over here, I have Mafra Nagaya. We need to use a little bit of Frost. I do believe we have Winter's Grasp. Very good. Then we need to go over here. Magica Loria. Now this was, of course, Damage Magica. And then finally, Magica Sila. Fortify Magica. And bam! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba! Look at that. Ain't no thing for genius like me.
Well, would you look at that? Someone will need to see where this goes. I think you should go. You've done all the hard work, after all. If there are any discoveries to be made, you should be the one to make them. You deserve that much.
Thank you.
Be careful and watch your step.
I will. Let's go deeper into Vahtacen. You just didn't want to deal with the monsters down here, I guess. Ah, Wraith. Good old Wraith. Used to really struggle with you guys. Those days are long gone, though. Because now we got spells. Yeah. Oh, wow. I totally forgot to fortify my destruction there, and then No! What? Was I on like a damage over time effect? Oh wow, okay, I didn't actually notice that. Oh wow, okay, well, that's what happens when you don't fortify your destruction.
Be careful and watch your step.
Wee. Let's go. Try this one more time. Fortify destruction. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah! That worked out a lot better. Please don't insta-kill me now for some weird reason. Elven Short Sword. We'll take it. Can carry a lot at the moment, so I'm fairly happy with that. Though I think I want to put my Amulet of Reflection on instead of the Champion's Necklace, really. I feel like it's just a tad better. Ring of the Grey. It's really cool. Could be good down here just to have a little bit of Detect Life active without tossing out the spell. Okay. I think we're just gonna have a quick little breather. Just relax a little. Step back here. Ah, there we go. A little bit of a rest has gotten us ready for adventure. Okay, let's see, who's next? There's somebody in here. Not that I can see yet. It's obviously a trap though, so you want to be careful. Otherwise we're gonna end up down there. Impaled! It's gonna be rather nasty. Gold diamond ring. Thank you. Oh. Oh my. Looks like a wraith over there. Yeah, definitely got some wraiths in there. Alright, I want that ring of protection. Alright. Shall we begin? Yeah! Gotcha! This one in here is pretty mad at me. Yeah! Whoa. They're a little nasty to get sometimes. They've got elven short swords too. Not sure how they got them. Well, I guess it's about time we just switch into some shoes after a while that lets us carry a tad more. I think that's how we just go. We just gradually change up battle mage gear for champion gear. Alright. Let's wait around. Let's get going. It is dark in here. Whew. Yeah, that's not somewhere we want to step. We have some of those little crystal things trying to shoot me in the butt. Some of them are succeeding even. Oh, yeah, almost forgot. Watch out for traps. Otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. Oh boy. One of those nasty boys down there. Gonna pop out a couple of heals before we go down. They can actually be a little nasty. Alright. Yeah, come at me with those frost spells, see how they work. BAM! That Spirit Shock did its thing. Give me those elven short swords. So we'll just pick them up. Ooh. Now this looks promising. Anybody here though? Can't see anybody. There's a little staircase here. We need to find a way to lower, or rather, open up the stairs there. Let's see. There we go. That brings them up. Let's get that torch out. Let's see a bit more. Oh! Oh no! Okay, we're surrounded. Open it up. Ancient Elven Helm. I think I'll take this. I found an object. I should take it to Cyrodiil. Oh, I will. Oh boy. Dread zombies. They are quite powerful. Oh! As you can see, they do quite a lot of damage to you as well. And they, right now, are not happy about me. Oh, they have greater souls. That says something about their power level. Alright, sip up on restore health and restore magicka, which we don't have that many left of. We do have some strong potions of sorcery. Alright, boom. They got stuck on each other. Good job. Ah! Get him out of here. He hasn't gotten enough weakness on him yet. Ah! Whew. See a wraith up there. These zombies, though, they can catch you off guard. They can slam you to death in a couple of consecutive blows. Look at that, though. Such big souls. That's the big positive about being so late game. Everything has huge souls. Hey there. Oh, a regular wraith. Ah! I wonder if he has some resistance to shock since it has such a low effect on him. No matter. Yeah. It's fine by me. Just gives me more chance to practice my destruction. Hard. Yeah. I know. 345 gold in a coffer. That's pretty good. I know we're not... Oh. This is so cool though. Do you remember the robe we found? The robe of protection? This is like a better version of the... Wait. Is this straight up better than our battle mage robes? Because I swear our battle mage robes protect 10%, right? I got better robes! No! No, the fashion! The fashion is dead! The fashion is dead! How could this happen? I'm so happy with my battlemage robes. I don't want to switch them out, but I have to. Okay, we're just gonna have to stay in first person then, because, oh, the fashion. I know I shouldn't care about fashion when we're playing on the highest difficulty, but still. You felt some pain too, right? That wasn't just me. Ah, there's a faded wraith, not a Roth, I'm sorry. Don't know why I called him that in an earlier episode. I'm just a very confused individual. Let's grind up some potions. Thing is that most of these things probably just sell more for the ingredient by itself. I know the fire salts do at the very least. Some of these other ones I might wanna stir up. There we go. Okay, let's see where it's gonna lead in here. Wait, I'm taking damage. That's what killed me earlier. Faded Wraith's Curse. My endurance and... Oh, I'm taking damage over time. You might not be able to see it because it's behind my cam right now. Look at my health though. Oh, that's bad. I need to try to keep that curse at bay. That's the scary thing about these wraiths, man. That is not good. And that lasts for a while. So if you're not paying attention after a battle, it can kill you like it did earlier. They straight up curse you. Well, I'm back.
Yes?
Nothing to talk to me about. Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Let's go see Cyrodiil and see if she'll squeal in joy. But no, we've already done that one before. Cyrodiil, it's been done.
What's that you have there?
A helmet.
That looks important, whatever it is. I think you've really found something. You'd best get that to Erlaf back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want the mages there to examine it more closely.
Probably will. Vahtacen?
Maybe now that the project has had some positive results, we can go home.
I hope so.
I'd give just about anything to sleep in a real bed again.
I feel you.
What a waste of my talents.
Okay, so in the Magus Guild, you get a lot of extremely powerful artifacts, and it's probably best if you wait until like level 25 plus to get the strongest versions of them. But as I've said before, we don't care about being that optimal. I'm caring about fashion for Talaw's sake, you know? It's not something that's our main priority. But there we go. Vahthacen's secret has been unlocked, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy a matching hood and enchant that matching hood and make Aegis? Is that how you're supposed to say it? Aegis? I'm going to make a hood that fits. It has the exact same effect, just that it actually fits the style. Okay, that has to happen. Because this robe is almost twice as good. I have to use it. It's really nice. Okay. Well, now that we've done that, I actually want to head over to Cheydinhal. Quite a few things I want to do in Cheydinhal. So let's just get the assassinated man on the map, because in the Dark Brotherhood right now, we have plenty of things to do. We've been taking all of our contracts from Vicente Valtieri so far. And surprise, surprise, he's a vampire, which wasn't obvious at all. So now that we're done with his assignments, we'll start taking orders from Ochiva. But Vicente Valtieri will actually have a quest for us, or he will be able to turn us into a vampire, which actually is its own quest. So if I had become a vampire any other way than this, then I would be unable to actually get this quest, which would have actually ruined the challenge. So what we need to do right now, let's get Traveler's Grace on and get our butts over there so we can get turned into a vampire, so we can start the quest to be cured for it as well. And we'll see how we feel being a vampire, but the vampirism is extremely bugged in Oblivion. Rejoice! You've completed the pilgrimage of the 9 way shrines and gained the new power of Pilgrim's Grace. Really? I wasn't even trying. I was not even trying. Okay, look at that, Pilgrim's Grace. Ooh, look at that greater power we just got. Fortify all of our stats, 10 points for 5 minutes. That's nice. There we go, we did the pilgrimage, didn't even try. That's actually a prerequisite if you want to do one of the if you want to do the Knights of the Nine, I believe. So good thing we got that done now, in case we ever do Knights of the Nine. But as I've said, if we're gonna do Shivering Isles or Knights of the Nine or any of the other add-ons, we'll have to do the base game first. That's the rule, because I'm trying to keep track of statistics here, and it's going to be impossible to keep track of quests and all of that if I start mixing in the DLC. So for my own sanity's sake, we are not going to get that right now. Boop! There's a little bit of a Nirnroot hiding right outside Shadenhall's gates. Man, what a day it's been. We still have more time to go on though, so I think we're going to continue the adventures inside the walls. Pick up a couple of these. Probably don't need to make more potions for the rest of our lives, really. Somebody pointed out though that I can actually talk to my servant in Skingrad and she will make me shepherd's pies if I ask her, and she will make them infinitely over and over again. And I can mix those into cure disease potions and sell them and make lots of money, so that was interesting. I don't think we'll do that. I think we're just gonna earn the money in other more exciting ways, but still, I will say that was a neat little thing you brought up. Alright, we want to start with the Dark Brotherhood. Gonna deliver the assassinated man, get turned into a vampire by Vicente Valtieri, at least get Porphyric Hemophilia. Then we're going to start taking orders from Ochiva. Now, Ochiva also has something in her possession I would like. She has a copy of the Lusty Argonian Maid, and as I have said, I wish to try to gather all the copies of the Lusty Argonian Maid, except for the one that was in Gwedden Farm, which we couldn't get. But that's always been a sub-goal. It's never been a main goal, so we haven't screwed ourselves completely. Let us return to the sanctuary. This guy keeps getting better gear every time I'm here. Hey, Mirajdar, how you doing?
You again.
You're not looking for a friend, huh? I just want to check his shop once more. Maybe he has something that I would want at this point in time.
You again.
Hey.
Bye, cities. I don't have all day. Hurry it up.
Frost damage and paralysis, blood hunt, Night Mother's caress. That one's kind of cool. The unwelcome guest, Void Gazer. Nah, not really.
Bye, cities. I don't have all day. Hurry it up.
This is a pretty cool bow though, the Bow of Infernal Frost. I like that. Perdition's Wrath. That one's really cool. You have one strike with it, but it does fire damage 20 points in 50 feet. That's, like, he sells some cool things. And the Hands of Midnight, which actually has sun damage on self. And they don't give you enough. They're not worth it, essentially. Poisoned apples we probably won't want. So we already have some and I'm still struggling to use them. Any rumors?
I have it on good authority that the newest addition to the Brotherhood is an annoying whelp, unworthy of licking my boots. How's that for gossip?
Alright, I'll just leave you alone then.
Foul-smelling ape.
Well, I'm gonna go through Chiva's quarters, take a shortcut, and he's not here. Where's Vicente at? I actually have him on the map, so I don't see why I didn't just follow his cursor. Ah! Vicente! No, he just left. Ah! Come back! I need you.
Please, tell me how I can help.
Hey.
Ah, so Mortieri has escaped. Well done. As payment, I am pleased to award you this amulet, Cruelty's Heart, as well as another advancement in rank. I hereby bestow upon you the title of Eliminator. Your blood is cold, your heart hard. You exemplify everything the Dark Brotherhood stands for. I present to you now this key. It unlocks the well behind the abandoned house above. Use it to gain hidden, quick access to this sanctuary.
Thank you.
Well now, you are an ambitious one, aren't you? I'm afraid I have no more contracts for you. Our time working together has come to an end. Instead, you must report to Ochiva here in the sanctuary. She will be providing all your contracts from now on and is waiting for you as we speak. Before you go, however, I intend to make good on an offer I made some time ago. As a vampire, I may pass my gift on to others as I see fit. You have served me well, and I choose now to extend that gift to you. Shall I use my dark powers and turn you into a vampire?
Oh, yes. Turn me into a vampire.
Most excellent. Here is what you must do. Simply go to sleep here in the sanctuary at any time, and I will visit you as you slumber. I will wrap you in vampirism's dark embrace. You'll never even know I was there, but when you awaken, we will be of the same blood. Once infected with vampirism, you must wait 3 days and then sleep once more. Then the dark gift will truly take hold. Sleep now and awake anew.
Oh my, I like how that sounds. Well, let's check out what we got from him. So first and foremost, we got Cruelty's Heart, which is just a better version of the Champion's Necklace. So I didn't actually, that's the sort of thing I probably should have noticed when I was planning things, but I forgot that this enchantment was so, it's just straight up better than the Champion's Necklace. Alright, that's cool. Cruelty's Heart then. Amulet of Reflection is going to be what we wear for most combat situations, I would imagine. That's really good. Also, we got the Sanctuary Well Key, which lets us use a shortcut, which takes us straight outside without having to go through the house itself, which is just really neat. Okay, now let's go and see if we can find Shiva. Hey, should we sleep first? No, let's do that last.
Ah, greetings. I have been waiting for you. As Vicente surely told you, your time working with him has come to an end. From now on, you will receive all assignments directly from me. In fact, your next contract is available now.
Okay.
In the Imperial City, there lives a high elf who must be removed from existence. Finding this person may prove challenging. Are you interested?
Okay.
I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Your target is a high elf named Vakin. He lives somewhere in the Imperial City and fancies long walks. Unfortunately, that's all we know. We don't know which district he calls home, which establishments he frequents, or anything about his schedule. This contract will require a bit of detective work. I suggest you speak to your fellow brothers and sisters and see if they can offer any advice. Ah, yes, there is one more thing. The Imperial City is also home to an Imperial Legion captain named Adamus Philida. Do you know who that is?
Philida, that self-righteous lapdog.
Quite. Then you know he has dedicated his life to eradicating the Dark Brotherhood and doesn't appreciate when we operate within the Imperial City. When that happens, he tends to make our lives uncomfortable. Let's not give the good captain any reason to go poking around in our affairs, If possible, do away with Vakin someplace out of the way, definitely indoors with no other people around, a secure location with no witnesses. This will make it look like a simple murder. Philida will be none the wiser, and you'll receive a nice bonus. Now go, and may Sithis go with you.
Thank you. Okay. The Lonely Wanderer.
While Vakin walks the streets of the Imperial City, the Night Mother weeps in her restlessness. Kill this high elf, and all will be well.
Don't worry, we'll get to that.
The high elf Vakin lives in the Imperial City and fancies long walks.
Okay.
I've heard some talk. This past year, some family members have been found murdered.
Yep, there's an assassin among assassins.
Go now, dear.
But we have different things to worry about.
The Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
Let's see, who's first? Where do we start? Want to interview my brothers and sisters? Maybe get a hint of where the betrayer is, even though that's not our current goal right now. Look at that gear.
Hail, my sister.
Ebony, you're looking great, Gogron.
I know what you're thinking. Gogron, he's too big to be sneaky.
That is what I'm thinking. Let's talk about the contract.
Now this is what I'm talking about. You kill him up close, face to face, and you still get the bonus. I wish all the contracts were like that.
Yeah, I wish you would have. Bet you would have liked this one.
Happy hunting, my sister.
All right, Tainava. You gave me a mission, didn't you?
Ha! Yes, that is an Argonian heart. Of that I'm sure. You have slain Cyrodiil. Well done. Please take these boots as payment for your services.
They are called the Boots of Bloody Bounding and carry a powerful enchantment. I'm sure you will find them most useful.
I'm sure I will. Cyrodiil has been eliminated.
Cyrodiil was once as a brother to me and Ochiva, but his act of treason destroyed any vestige of that relationship. His death was well deserved.
Okay. Any tips?
I do so love pursuing a contract in the Imperial City. The alleys, the shadows, the challenge of evading Philida's Legion troops. I envy you.
No hints, though.
May you walk always in the shadow of cities, dear sister.
Wake up, I want to talk with you.
Seeing you again is like a blessing from the Night Mother herself. Hello, sweet sister. It warms my heart to see you again. The Night Mother has been smiling upon you, I hope.
Yeah, but not upon your facial creation, it seems. Tips?
I'd never suggest you forfeit a bonus, of course, but killing Phalion indoors is so unappealing. Too bad you couldn't snipe him from a balcony.
That would have been something.
But first I guess you have to find him, right? The elven races of the Imperial City are a community unto themselves. Ask them about Phalion.
You know, all elves know each other. It's a little close-minded. I mean, she's an elf herself, so maybe she knows what she's talking about, but it's a little close-minded. Not sure how I feel about that. Okay, let's go find more people. Let's go find... Vicente, do you have tips now?
Well met.
Do you?
The elves of the Imperial City are a fairly close-knit community. One of them will have at least heard of Phalion. You should ask around.
Perhaps I should. Dark gift.
Sleep, dear friend. Sleep, and awake anew.
Maybe I will.
Spill some blood for me, dear sister.
Hey.
Hello, dearest sister. Is there something I can help you with?
I was a bit curious if you had tips.
Know what I'd do? Talk to Phalion, learn who he is. Maybe then you can lead him to a secluded place. Then, when you're alone, you know.
Damn. Sure.
Good luck, sister. I hope you don't get killed.
Well, that should be most of them. Alright, so talk to the elves in the community, get some tips, figure out where he is, and slay him. Oh my gosh, this hood. We're gonna fix that fashion. Look at these boots though. Fortify Blade and Fortify Acrobatics. I used to use them a lot back in the day. I really do like them. I think we're gonna remove that for now. I think we're going to conclude today's episode right here, so tune in next time when we decide to take a little sleep in a nearby bed. And perhaps we will wake up with new powers. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.